Hello, I'm Katie Gates. Thank you so much for joining me. I am the author of The Good Poet, a writer, and a lover of all things poetry. But something else that I love is helping others excel or expand their minds. So, in other words, just because the situation seems bad does not mean that it truly is, or it does not mean that it will remain that way. And one of the things that I want to discuss today is just that. Recently, I had a pep talk with my oldest daughter after she suffered the feeling of being humiliated. She was put in a situation where she felt as though she should have received more than what she did. And because she did not, she felt humiliated. Been there, done that. We've all been there, done that. And if you have not, I'm sure that you may feel humiliation at some point in your life. But after talking with her, and this just was like to me, after talking with her, I realized that I wasn't just pillowcasing her pain, because a lot of the times we have a tendency to do that. We hear people's pains and, we become like a little soft pillowcase to them and, oh, yeah, it's going to be okay. I know, been there, done that. But I noticed that I was not pillowcasing her pain. And that was like, wow, this is good. I was inspiring her in the process. So I stepped outside of pillowcasing her pain. Oh, it's going to be okay, to inspiring her. And I thought, wow, this is amazing. In other words, without knowing my love, words, and ability to embrace compassion, because that's what I did, was healing my child. So what she thought was horrible, just bad, and it just made her feel just horrible, really was not, after I was able to help her see the bigger picture of things. So I was helping her grow in the process. My ability to empathize with her on a soul level, so on that deeper level, was helping her grow, reminding me of 1 Corinthians 8:1. If you have not read it, I encourage you to please go and read it. 1 Corinthians 8:1. In this verse, I believe Paul is talking, and he tells us that knowledge puffs up and love edifies. I'm going to read that again. Knowledge puffs up and love edifies. This is what I found myself doing. I found myself edifying my child without even thinking about it. And I thought, wow, that's amazing. In other words, anyone can possess knowledge, share it too. So anybody can possess knowledge. They can share their knowledge. They can tell you this, they can tell you that. However, knowledge alone, just knowledge, swells the head. It swells the mind, and it is not enough. So knowledge alone, you can have it all day. You can have it coming in and out of both ears. Knowledge alone is not enough. It just isn't. And sometimes we've heard the term the big head. Oh, she's got the big head, or he's got the big head, because they're swelling his head up and they're puffing him up with knowledge. When people behave like that, it's because they've been puffed up with knowledge, not love, not true edification, but knowledge. That's it. Love, on the other hand, produces growth. That's what we want. We want growth, not just knowledge, because they both have a place. Knowledge is not a bad thing. In fact, it is a phenomenal thing. It's a gift. And they both have a place. But knowledge without love is nothing. Nothing at all. Love, like I said, on the other hand, produces real growth. It helps that seedling grow, to blossom, to bloom. And that's what we want. And when watered and nurtured, now catch this, when love is watered and nurtured, it builds a person. That's what I found myself doing to my daughter. It teaches them to get back up after falling. She felt as though she had failed herself in us. My edifying her without me knowing was helping her learn the strength to get up after she had fallen. And it helps them understand that failure is only final when they quit. That's what love does. Knowledge alone can't do that. But when you combine the two, because like I said, they both have a place. When you combine the two, they build, they teach us to get back up after falling, and they help us to understand that failure is only final when we quit. That's it. You don't fail unless you quit trying, right? Failure is only final when we quit. So while my desire to help my child was there, I didn't realize that I was edifying her in the process with both knowledge and love. The two were combined because it's important to esteem others, even your own children, higher than yourself. It's very important. Your coworkers, those that you love and know, family, friends. It's important to esteem them higher than yourself because not everybody feels their best. Let's be real. Let's be honest. Most people get up and it's like they're robotic, doing the same old merry-go-round day after day after day. Most people don't want to do that. They may never tell you, but I can guarantee you they don't want to be stuck on that cycle, on that wheel. None of us do. I know I don't. I know you don't, right? And if you're liking the content, if you're liking what I'm saying, please hit the like button, subscribe, please hit the notification bell so you'll be notified. Share the content because it truly is valuable content. So what else? Something else that I realized. While we can devour knowledge, because a lot of us just soak it in. I've been there, done that, because I love learning. At one point, I was obsessed in a sense with learning. I just absolutely love it. Still to this day, I love to learn. So while we may devour knowledge, we must remember this. Someone who has knowledge without love is nothing. I didn't say that. Paul said it. 1 Corinthians 8:1. 1 Corinthians 8:1. I didn't say that. Paul said it. God said it. Someone who has knowledge without love is nothing. That sentence is so profound. And if we don't grasp that and understand that, then who are we? If we can't grasp that and understand that, what knowledge do we have? I'm going to take that a bit further. What knowledge do we truly have if we can't grasp that someone who has knowledge without love is nothing? Because I would hope that if we have the knowledge that we think we have, we'd understand love and the foundation of it. I would hope. That's my hopes. So like I said, those were Paul's beautiful words, his beautiful words. So let's remember to love and uplift others, listen with compassion and empathy, and understand that when we have love, we have a whole lot of something. So we're not just operating on knowledge alone and being nothing. When we have love, when we combine love with that, we have a whole lot of something. So just remember to not only edify yourself, but edify others before yourself. Esteem others higher than ourselves. So thank you so much for joining me. And like I said, I'm Katie Gates. I am the author of the phenomenal, beautifully written book, The Good Poet. You can find it on Amazon. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you next time. Have a beautiful day. I love you. Bye.